Ladies and gentlemen, as some of you already know, 2 weeks ago, the NOW family lost one of its biggest fans. Joshua Murphy lost his battle to cancer at age 21. At this time, we would like to honor Josh and his family with a 10-bell salute. Please rise.
Fans, it's me, Heel Corey, for Audio Suplex Live, and I'm here to present to you 2 matches from Glass City Havoc 3. The first match is a heavyweight championship match for the NOW championship and a 5-way Glass City Warfare match. The second match that we have for you tonight is a tag team championship match, and it is a ladder match. But before we get to that, I'm going to send things back to Travis, who's with our new Uprising champion here at NOW.
We're here backstage with brand new NOW Uprising champion, Cassidy Keith. Cassidy, some would say it's been a long time coming. I know you are undefeated here in NOW, but this is your first taste of Northwest Ohio Wrestling Gold. How are you feeling?
Vindicated, justified. Fact of the matter is, I have been undefeated here since I started. The fact of the matter is real simple. My brother and I, Jonte, we came here for one reason. It's because we wanted to be the best at what we do. Now, we decided that we wanted to part ways and kind of see what we're going to do on the singles tip. So what I decided to do was I was going to carve my own path, I guess you could say. But you know what they say, the predictable fans, they got behind my brother because you know how it is, you know. They love the cute little muscles and all that. The fact of the matter is that I beat people up. That's what I do. And the fact of the matter is, I don't really care if they got behind me, because at the end of the day, I knew that I was destined for greatness. I knew that I was going to become a champion, and it was only a matter of time. And the fact that, I was in this match tonight with...
That would be Alan Graves, sir.
Sure. Alan Graves, he's a good hand. He's a good kid. He had a lot of fire. But at the end of the day, he knew I was going to win. I knew I was going to win. The fans knew I was going to win. It was only a matter of time.
Now, there are some NOW fans that would argue that your actions tonight with Avarice inserting herself into the match were a bit apprehensible. How would you respond to those fans?
They say never to hit a lady, but at the end of the day, she got in the way. And when you get in the way, Avarice, you become collateral damage. Fact of the matter is, you got in the way. So I had to take you out. Do I feel bad about it? Not in the slightest. You don't like it? Don't come out to the ring. Facts.
You guys heard it here first. This is your new NOW Uprising champion, Cassidy Keith.
All right, folks. Tough words from our new Uprising champion, Cassidy Keith. Thank you, Travis, for the interview. Let's go ahead and get things started with our heavyweight championship match tonight. We have a 5-way Glass City Warfare match featuring our champion, Colt Daniels, defending his title against Dre Jacobs, Alex Jordan, Jack Price, and Terell Kenneth. in a 5-way elimination match. Let's go ahead and not waste any time and send things down to the ring.
Our next contest will be a Glass City Warfare match, and it is for the NOW Heavyweight Championship. To explain the rules for this match, I'd like to introduce the real deal, JJ Castillo.
And welcome to Glass City Havoc 3, ladies and gentlemen, the 3rd anniversary show for Northwest Ohio Wrestling. I, of course, am Travis Moore from Audio Suplex Live, and I am joined for the first time in the booth by a brand new voice, the voice of BT Jackson. BT, how you feeling this week, man?
Man, I'm doing great. Thanks, Travis, for having me. I'm so excited to be here for the first time. I'm so excited to see what's to come here tonight.
Now, you know JJ Castillo pretty well. He is the owner and operator of NOW, but more than that, he is the creative force behind NOW. Another creation of his here. We've already seen a Glass City street fight. We've seen a Fight for Fortune ladder match. NOW crowd here getting into it. Here to explain to us exactly what a Glass City Warfare match is.
And I am so excited to find out. JJ Castillo is very creative. The past year has been absolutely phenomenal. All of the Uprising shows, and they are down to their titular name. NOW is on the rise, and I am looking very forward to finding out what's going on there.
Absolutely. Toss it down to NOW owner JJ Castillo to explain to you what exactly a Glass City Warfare match is.
Elimination match. So, whoever is the last man standing in this match will be the NOW champion!
There you have it. 5-man elimination match, 60-second intervals. I'm excited. Let's see who the first 2 participants in this match are going to be.
All right, I can't wait.
Do you honor? The first competitor in this Glass City Warfare match hails from Phoenix, Arizona. Weighing 155 pounds, he is the notorious Alex Jordan.
Starting off with the fan favorite right out of the gate. An unfavorable spot for Alex Jordan, but to be honest with you, partner, he's used to operating from an unfavorable spot.
Yeah, he's been getting screwed upside down, inside and out for the past year, but he finally has his opportunity at getting to be the chance at the face of NOW.
Champion Colt Daniels is definitely let it be known that he doesn't want Alex Jordan anywhere near the NOW title.
Well, how can you blame the guy? I mean, he teamed up with VCW. He's been right behind Alex Jordan no matter what he does. When you're champion, you got a target on your back, and it's better if you're on everybody else's than being on yours.
Absolutely. And, oh my God!
And there he is, right at his back right now.
A coin of phrase, but speak of the devil. And Colt Daniels obviously drawing number 2, and another unfavorable spot. Both of these men starting the match right from the early get-go of it. Not wasting any time taking out Alex Jordan, who he, without a doubt, sees as the number 1 threat to his NOW title.
Now I'm going to tell you, with the rules that were just explained by JJ Castillo, this is going to be no DQ. So no countouts, no champion's advantage, but he does still have one. He doesn't have to get pinned at all during this match until the very end to lose his title. So he cannot participate.
Wouldn't be surprised if that was the tactic he took, partner. But he's apparently opting to take the fight to Alex Jordan, which makes a lot of sense. A lot of personal animosity between these two. We go back to the Glass City street fight, which I had mentioned earlier in the night. These two absolutely taking each other to the limit. Just exposed ring, wood and everything like that on the apron. Just hellacious battle between these two.
They pretty much killed each other, and just like how Alex Jordan is from Phoenix, rose from those ashes, and here he is in the Glass City Warfare match.
And if you expected any contest between Alex Jordan and Colt Daniels to be a soft, lightweight affair, then you are gravely mistaken. These two are out to inflict damage on one another.
Don't get it twisted. He's only 155 pounds, but he got all the weight behind that shot. Another one.
And we're getting ready for our next entrant. We got Jack Price, Dre Jacobs. Who do you got?
I can't wait for Dre Jacobs. I cannot wait for Dre Jacobs. It's going to destroy
Terell Kenneth.
everybody.
This is a little unfamiliar. Who do we got? Asking you shall receive, BT Jackson.
Yes.
There's your horse in this race.
Oh, he's galloping all the way to the finish. Fresh man.
Fresh gear. He's got to be feeling himself tonight. Full head of steam and pays for it.
Wow.
Unlikely alliance. But they know what kind of threat Dre Jacobs poses to the NOW title.
Oh, a mean super kick to the face. Another.
Ooh, impromptu super kick party there. Ooh.
Wow. Oh, nice knee lift. Mean rights.
Telling Alex Jordan, hold this for me.
It's kind of like a wheelbarrow position, leg sweep
So-
there to a step through boot to the face.
Innovative offense from Dre Jacobs. Dre Jacobs unable to compete in the Fight for Fortune ladder match. Ended up losing a qualifying match against Jack Price, who would eventually was also in this match later on tonight.
Funny how the world works, all right?
Still in here with an opportunity at the NOW title.
Yeah, he has a 1 in 5 chance.
Yeah, Terell Kenneth and Jack Price. Who you guessing?
Oh, I think I know that song. Is
That's of
is
course.
that the Jack Price? The stock of this match just went up. Bye now. Bye now.
Some say diamonds are forever, but
Then now forever, Jack Price. Leaping leg lariat to Dre Jacobs. That's my guy, but I'm
signature move.
torn now.
Signature move of Jack Price. Looking for a impromptu alliance here with Colt Daniels, maybe? Nope.
Deep spine buster.
Devastating spine buster. I love me a good spine buster, and that was a clean spine buster.
Oh, look how deep the Uranagi is to the center. Alex Jordan.
And Jack Price showing why this match type favors the fresh man in. He is the only man standing right now in this ring and has the odds-on chance to walk out of here with the NOW title right now.
He's got to make a pin. He's going around every corner. He's taking a good tour of the ring. Guess you could say a tour of the 419.
And we only have one more entrant here. This has got to be Terell Kenneth.
Well,
which is going to change the entire complexion of this match.
he does destroy everything, and there he is.
No surprise here, ladies and gentlemen. The Destroyer, Terell Kenneth.
Look at it. It's right there on his shirt. It says Savage. This man cares about no one but himself. Read the tights. It says destroy everything, and everything in that ring will be destroyed.
To steal a phrase from a couple of good brothers, he is about being mean and making green.
Too sweet.
Gotta be careful, man. You might get catch a cease and desist. And there it is. Wasting no time. Terell Kenneth showing a vulgar display of power, showing exactly why he is the Destroyer.
Colt Daniels.
Don't look for any sympathy from this man.
Colt Daniels, can you read? It says destroy everything. Look, you're not safe. And just like that,
no man is safe. Last time I saw destruction like this, it was in Rampage for the Nintendo 64. That's where Terell Kenneth, that's where he needs to be. An NOW ring cannot contain this man.
We're a bunch of nerds here at Audio Suplex Live.
Absolutely.
Old school gaming references, but nonetheless.
You can see above Terell Kenneth there, you see the NOW Tag Team titles looming in the distance. Not to take away from this match, but we still have another great championship match coming up tonight. The NOW Tag Team titles, the Natural Aces, after months and months and months of chipping away at the IndyCar Mafia, finally get their shot in what is going to be a hellacious ladder match.
Oh, some
Dre Jacobs getting the colorful language out.
I was trying to keep it PG, but
hey, all spares and titles and clotheslines.
Mean rights. Mean step through boot to the face there.
Terell Kenneth catching Dre Jacobs midair.
Deep fall away slam. Rolls to the outside though.
This is the downside of a 5-man match. The second you get the upper hand, another man is there with a fantastic DDT from the top rope.
Did you see the way he landed on his neck? It says destroy everything. Does that mean for himself? Because his neck, I don't know if it's still there.
I don't think any of these 5 men are going to walk out of this match the same after this, but think of the prize at the end of the tunnel. This is for the NOW Championship, the top prize in this promotion. Back to this blood feud right here. Alex Jordan, Colt Daniels. No love lost between these two.
What's Colt Daniels doing up there? Get down. See, that's what you get for being up there, Colt. That's what you get for being up there. See, you barely can stay up there. He's teetering. Alex Jordan won't let it happen. He wants to do that fall himself. He wants to give him this. He's been asking for it for months on end now.
It's a dangerous position for both of these men. We've seen them in this position before. Not afraid to tear each other limb from limb. Alex Jordan doesn't care. He will kill himself in the process of trying to take Colt Daniels out of this match and topple him off of his mountaintop.
He's taken so much away from him already. What else does he have to lose? But Jack Price getting involved.
Looking for maybe a double superplex here. And we knew we were going to see in a 5-man match, we were going to see some unlikely alliances. And
what? Do we have another one forming right now? And looks like.
Oh, no.
They're just like, why not?
They can't be.
The two of the strongest men in this match, Dre Jacobs and Terell Kenneth.
Like a stack of Jenga pieces. Every man is down.
It comes down in a very loud fashion at that.
Absolutely.
And you can hear it from the NOW universe right now. That was awesome, and yes, it indeed was.
Alex Jordan doesn't even know where he's at. Thinks he's rostered right now.
Somebody has to get up, try to go for a pin. Got to remember, this isn't triple threat rules where first pinfall gets it. This is an elimination match, and
the first man up's going to have the advantage.
All right, Terell Kenneth.
And Terell Kenneth, first man up with the advantage. Oh, wait a minute. That's Chris Chambers music.
What's Chris Chambers doing?
Don't you remember? Chris Chambers is Mr. Fight for Fortune.
No, I get that, Travis, but
this is not.
Why would he? I hope he doesn't think
this
about
is not an advantage
right now. This is not.
You will never find a bigger Chris Chambers fan than yours truly. This is not the.
Well, he's got it in hand. Maybe he's just here to rile him up a little bit. You know, a little uncertainty.
I know Chris Chambers. I know that look. He's cashing in.
He's giving it to JJ Castillo. He's cashing in.
It's official. This is now a 6-man elimination match.
And 6 men are all still here. We have not had an elimination yet.
And we have a fresh body with the Dancing Destroyer, Harambe himself. The Steel Gorilla. Chris Chambers is now officially in this match, and he is cleaning house. The beautiful Samoan drop on Terell Kenneth.
You know how much weight is up there?
A lot of meat on them bones.
When he does this man plans to fly. Air Chris. Oh, get your tickets, folks. There's an airplane just cruising through.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Chambers Airlines flying coast to coast. And Jack Bryce, no stranger to flying over the top ropes.
Oh, my God. What is going on right now? Chris being out here just made this place go electric. Reckless abandon from everybody right now.
Alex Jordan. What's he looking for?
Tope Suicida to the outside. Everybody's down. There's no mats out there. No place outside of that ring is safe. I know it's not safe inside the ring, but outside it's even rougher there. And
I don't think Colt Daniels, he knows now.
Boy.
He's about to get destroyed.
Terell Kenneth setting up for a crucifix.
He said, here, catch.
Shot, put, lawn dart, whatever field games that you play. He's just tossed them all out there.
Terell Kenneth standing tall. The Destroyer showing why he is as much of a right to win this match as any of these 6 men.
All 6 men are still in this match. We have not had an elimination yet. You cannot get a pinfall being outside of the ring. We got to get somebody inside. Somebody make a pinfall. We're not making any headway here.
Dre Jacobs back in the ring. I don't think Terell Kenneth's aware. Oh, ducks the clothesline. Oh!
Nice overhead kick.
Jack Bryce.
Leaping leg lariat again. Signatures from Jack Price.
Terell Kenneth on Dream Street. And Alex Jordan back up. Looking for.
Oh, double foot stomp right to the
Pin
center
him,
of the chest.
no. Colt Daniels throws Alex Jordan out of the ring. Alex Jordan. Colt Daniels going to capitalize.
We got our first elimination. Terell Kenneth is out, but look at the look on Alex Jordan's face right now.
The bad blood gets badder.
Well, it's not that big of a deal, though. He didn't get the pinfall.
It doesn't matter to Alex Jordan.
He's still
I've seen that look in his eyes. He is out for revenge.
He's inside now, and he's lining him up. He's got him in his eyes.
Got him sized up. There it is, Colt. There's your reckoning.
He says, come for it. Oh, nice kick to the gut. Nice mean upper. And a little chop action. Oh, what do we got over here?
Springboard here. Off the top rope, springboard into a Hurricane Rana.
Oh, nice little kip up.
Absolutely.
Giving it his all. How did he pull that off? Dre Jacobs misses with the clothesline. Oh, nice kick to the back of the head.
Alex Jordan calls himself the hardest striker in NOW, and you honestly be hard-pressed to.
Oh, you see the way my man Dre Jacobs' neck just got torqued.
Looking again to capitalize, and Colt Daniels once again.
Nice little roll up.
Got a handful of the tights, and Alex Jordan is eliminated.
Oh, the feud continues. He's beside himself.
Oh, this is bad.
No DQs, no countouts, all legal. Even if the ref saw it. Shoulders to the mat for 1, 2, 3. Chances for Alex Jordan right now.
I've never seen Alex Jordan with that look on his face before.
the look of disappointment, I think
What
we've
has he
seen
got?
it plenty of times.
His hands. He's in a title match. And slipped just right through his fingers.
And now he's out of that title match. Fortunately, it could be back in the line for Alex Jordan, but right now we still got Jack Price. Chris Chambers going at it right here in the center. Irish whip.
Going for that leg layered again.
That's a staple.
Oh. We once asked Chris Chambers who his favorite wrestler of all time was, and he told us on Audio Suplex Live it was the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And
but Dusty Rhodes never took super kicks like that.
well, I was going to say that Chambers was showing us a little bit of that inner Dusty there, but ended up being a super kick right from the heel of Jack Price for his efforts.
Jack Price going up top.
I don't know, man.
What can we do?
Ric Flair might have.
Oh, no water in the pool. My God. Went for a swanton there. Oh, right back down as Chris Chambers gets back up to his feet. Colt Daniels trying to roll him over there, but you got to have a little bit more body there, my guy.
Keep working. Oh, wait, he's got him in a choke.
Now
he's got him in a choke. Submissions do count. And he taps! And he taps! He taps! We are guaranteed a new NOW champion tonight! Colt Daniels just tapped out to Chris Chambers.
He's saying that he didn't.
We saw it clear as day. The ref saw it clear as day.
That arm came up. He tapped vigorously like he was beating a drum there.
I'll high five to that. New champion tonight. And there he goes.
And there he went.
This is for NOW. They're singing him out of the building.
That's one of my favorite songs.
At this point, it might as well be on my top 5 played on Spotify. I'll play it on loop.
Well, the NOW universe is actually playing it on loop right now all the way until he gets it.
There we have it. Then there were 3. One of these 3 men, Jack Price, Chris Chambers, Dre Jacobs, one of these 3 men are going to leave, and Dre Jacobs isn't going to wait. He wants that NOW title right now.
Now, keep in mind, this started off with 5 men. Chris Chambers interjected himself into this match by cashing in his Fight for Fortune briefcase. I thought it was a silly decision at the beginning of the match, but here he is in the top 3.
He's looking to pay dividends here.
But he's got the best in the league in the ring right now, and let's see what we got. Oh, nice big drop kick. Now, don't let the size fool you. Chris Chambers is an agile man.
Absolutely beloved by the NOW universe.
Everybody loves everyone who can dance and pander. Hate to sound like I'm a tweener, but you can't win the match kicking people out of the ring and dancing. You got to get them inside.
I hate to admit you're right, but when you're right, you're right. Hopefully looking to capitalize here, getting Dre Jacobs back in the ring, possibly looking for another elimination.
Stiff rights.
There are some of those Dusty Rhodes rights there. Oh.
There's the dancing we were talking about. And now, look at that. That's what dancing gets you. A good combination from my man Dre Jacobs. Nice chop deep into the chest of Chris Chambers. What's Jack Price doing with the ring bell? I know this is no DQ, but
I don't know what his intentions are, but I knowing Jack Price like we do, they cannot be good.
I hope he looks to ring somebody's bell, whether it's
now he's got his hands. Now he's got his hands on the title, the NOW title. Looking to, right upside the temple. He's
illegal.
2 and 3.
No, Mr. Fight for Fortune, Chris Chambers. He's just been eliminated right there in the center of the ring.
This just changed the entire complexion of this match.
So we have a new NOW heavyweight champion. We no longer have a Mr. Fight for Fortune. His chance has just been squandered by Jack Price. What a turn of events.
And this is a showdown right here. Last time we saw these two was the Fight for Fortune qualifying match where Jack Price, albeit through what some would describe as nefarious means, obviously with the help of his manager Denny Chase getting the upper hand. But now Dre Jacobs looking for a bit of retribution from that match.
Oh, mean chops. They're going back and forth, and no one's giving an inch.
Oh!
Until he took a couple of feet down to the mat. Wow. Well, let's keep in mind, this has been one hell of a match. Now, this is, in a sense, a tribute show. Glass City Havoc,
Absolutely.
an anniversary show. They're giving it their all out there. This is NOW's WrestleMania, and they're putting it all out there.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. And no!
Two. Oh, so close. 2.5.
The referee had to come from across the ring for the count. One would think that if the ref was in position, we would be looking at a new NOW champion right now.
We're looking at a new one either way, but it could have been Dre Jacobs. It still could be Jack Price, but you got to get on him, Dre. Pounding the mat.
Absolutely. He's looking for calling out for the lariat once again.
Nice meeting tribute here for
Very poignant.
Josh Murphy. One of NOW's biggest fans who just recently passed. They're laying it all out here for him tonight.
Already a night of new champions. Earlier in the evening, Cassidy Keith winning the Uprising title from Alan Graves in a hellacious last man standing match that went all over the Belief Center. Oh, that's got to be it. That's the signature frog splash there from Jack.
Whoa, 2.78. Look at that, the ref lost his glasses. He had to put them back on. I don't know if the glasses help him count. I don't know if it helps him see, if the shoulders were down. But either way, Jack Price isn't
And
happy.
we're getting to the desperation hour here. Jack Price is looking for whatever he's got to do to put Dre Jacobs away, and he's going back to the well once again.
He's going out there. We got the ring bell. We're looking for the championship again.
There's nothing Castillo can do to stop
It's not yours. You have to pin him.
I don't think he's looking to take the
matches
belt.
are gonna be over.
He's looking to use that belt again. I've held that belt. It is not right.
Smack talking the ref. Oh, schoolboy roll up.
He's got him rolled up. This could be it.
Oh, shoulder was pinned down but kicked out right there at 2. Mean kick to the gut.
No man able to get the upper hand here.
Oh, he's going for a sunset. But sunset might set on Jack Price. He's down on the mat right now. Oh! Knees planted deep.
I've never seen that from Dre Jacobs before. He's got him rolled up. He's got the flag. He's got him.
folded up like a log jam.
He's got
That's
him. He's got him. We've got a new NOW champion tonight. And it is Dre Jacobs.
My pick right there. I said it right there in the beginning.
Absolutely. Let's get it. Let's get it. The Dre Jacobs era of NOW begins, and I can't think of a better man to be the face of this company.
His gear says live, die, and live again.
And there we see his War Inc. brothers joining him in the ring in this celebration. Finally at the top of the mountain of Northwest Ohio Wrestling, a man who has done everything that has been asked of him in this company. Absolutely everything. Seconds away from the title at every corner, and is now on the top of the mountain.
Now, a target can be placed on his back.
You think back to when international superstars like Michael Elgin came here. Who is the man to go toe-to-toe with Big Mike? It is that man right there. Who is the man when you need somebody to come into your title match, into your Glass City Havoc? Oh, yeah. And that's it. That's what this is about right there.
That's for Josh Murphy there, folks.
He said this one is for Josh.
Nice meeting tribute.
Absolutely.
How fitting. That's the face of your company right there, JJ Castillo. Dre Jacobs. We got a powerhouse, an in-ring technician.
You know, on commentary, we try not to show as much bias as humanly possible, but I've got to say, there is no more fitting champion for this company.
Travis, you don't speak for me. I'm all about the Dre Jacobs train.
Then we can finally agree on something. This is the champion that NOW deserves right here.
Do you have a couple of words from Dre Jacobs right now?
If you love me, if you hate me, you gotta know something about me, and that's that I am real. I come out here And I put my neck on the line every single night I step into a ring. I am a fighter, I am a warrior, and I am as tough as they come. True. But there's one guy I want to dedicate this match to, and he's tougher than anybody I've ever met, and that's my boy Josh. Watch it up in heaven.
Very fitting. You guys remember the tribute to Josh Murphy, fallen brother of the NOW universe.
It's not about me. It's not about titles. It's about Josh. Because he is sitting wherever you guys are sitting, doing the same thing you guys are doing. And that's supporting indie wrestling. That's supporting Northwest Ohio wrestling. And that's supporting wrestling in general. So thank each and every one of you. And Josh, thank you, buddy. I hope I made you proud.
Class amongst rule.
I know he certainly made me proud. And I hope he's proud of himself, too. This has been a long time coming.
And that's your new face of NOW right there. We're going to send it back to Heel Corey. He's waiting for you guys here in the studio.
All right, wrestling fans, we have a new NOW champion. Congratulations, Dre Jacobs. Pulling out a victory over 5 other men. Chris Chambers actually cashing in his Fight for Fortune briefcase, had a chance at the title, unfortunately coming up short tonight. Another man who came up short tonight, Jack Price, is actually backstage right now with Matt Goodfriend. Matt, what does Jack have to say?
Jack, you took on 5 other men tonight and came up a little short. Now we've got heavyweight champion Dre Jacobs. What are your thoughts on the match, and what are your thoughts on him?
You know, congratulations, Dre. You did what we all came to do, and that's to win an NOW title. You're right, 5 men was in the ring, but one made one special surprise, and that was Chris Chambers. What the hell was he doing in that match? He cashed in. Something that I would have did, and that was very smart, but I was the last 2 of the 6 men standing. And I came up a little short. A little short. And I'm disappointed in myself. Give me a rematch, Dre. One time. I'm not begging. I'm just asking one time. One more time. Me and you, one-on-one. We don't need those other 4 men. Just me and you. One-on-one, Dre. If you're man enough, if you're a fighting champion, I'm that guy.
Well, before that match, you have a match on October 28th against Crimson. What are your thoughts on that?
Crimson. You know, I hear stories about Crimson, like Freddy Krueger in your dreams. I'm not scared of that. I'm not scared of Freddy. I'm not scared of Crimson. You can come October 28th all painted up in your Halloween costume, but I'm going to come as me, the Black Diamond, Jack Price, the one of women smile at and say, hey, 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 the one of men look at and say, God damn, I wish I was him. The guy who's going to do what he does best. And you know what that is? Tell me what that is. You don't know? I'm going to whoop that ass of Crimson on October 28th, Halloween Bash.
Well, goddamn, I don't want to be you on October 28th at the Halloween Bash against Crimson. Back to you guys in the studio.
There you have it. Strong words from the man himself, Jack Price, putting his name at the top of the contenders list for that NOW championship. Best of luck to you, Jack. Let's go ahead and move on to our main event this evening, a tag team ladder match for the NOW Tag Team Champions. A feud that's been going on for months here in NOW that pits the champions, the IndyCard Mafia, against NOW's very own Natural Aces. Let's go ahead and set it down to ringside and check out this action.
As you can hear, Kalen calling for the Natural Aces, but as you can see, clearly not what he asked for.
things that I expect from IndyCar Mafia, though.
That's kind of their calling card. They do what they want when they want.
Yeah, but it's always at the expense of someone else. And of course, he's got something to say.
Eric Emanon, never short on words.
All right, you got something to say, then say it, Eric.
He'll make you wait. Now, some would say that the stock and trade of the IndyCar Mafia, and especially Eric Emanon, would be the hubris, the ego, just the ego that they carry with them. Not content with just being some of the most seasoned wrestlers here, he also seems to think he's the best ring announcer that we have on the roster as well.
Well, I like Kalen. I hope he stays employed forever. I think there's a couple of people that could do his job better, and I mean that to Eric Emanon, not to Kalen. But here we go, finally.
And
the
this is
Natural Aces.
And it's fitting that you said earlier in the evening, BT Jackson, that this is NOW's WrestleMania, that this match, this feud, this rivalry would headline what you so eloquently referred to earlier as the biggest show of NOW's calendar year.
And rightfully so, this has been building up for a very long time. They had singles matches. They had the matches together, and they've been decimated at every turn. But tonight, I think they're one person short.
Absolutely. Conspicuous by your absence, usually accompanying the IndyCar Mafia to the ring would be Mirage, but apparently stayed home for this one because this is for all the marbles.
I wonder if that's going to play into this match here, because she's usually turning the tides in some sort. Now they have a fair 2-on-2. No DQs.
The crowd split. Pinfalls. Listen. The crowd, obviously, there are factions of the crowd that are firmly planted behind the IndyCar Mafia. Thomas Brewington and Eric Emanon are professionals. I will never take that away from them. But their tactics, in this will get underway very quickly, their tactics in retaining and winning those NOW Tag Team titles have been nefarious at best. And now they are exactly where the Natural Aces want them, and wasting no time. Sam Beale locking it up with Thomas Brewington in a war of hardware already with the ladders in the ring. And
there can only be one. It's looking like a Highlander scene out there. But to take it back to what you were saying, they're professionals. All right, but it's in the name. Sam Beale
and Ace Myles.
And Ace Myles, like they're naturals. So they're doing what comes naturally this evening. They haven't been able to defend, but maybe they can naturally take it from them.
When you talk about the IndyCar Mafia, when you talk about Thomas Brewington, you talk about Eric Emanon, you talk about the takeover, you talk about the miles that they put on the road. The stories that we've heard from them on our own show on Audio Suplex Live, talking about traveling all around the country, taking over promotions everywhere they work. Seasoned veterans. They have been professional wrestlers for quite some time. but in my years of professional wrestling, I have never seen somebody, beautiful double team work there by the Natural Aces. I have never seen a team or two individuals take so naturally, no pun intended, to pro wrestling as the Natural Aces, and more beautiful double team tactics there by the Aces.
These guys are like brothers.
The powerhouse, Sam Beale, follows up with a senton. Like brothers, you said it best. And that's the way they see themselves. Grew up together in Rossford, Ohio. Inseparable, best friends. Everything they do together.
Just like climbing this ladder, trying to reach up for the belts here.
But not for long.
Oh, Thomas Brewington practically broke the ladder. We need that. How are we going to finish this match with no ladder? Starting very early in the destruction of this match.
Luckily for us, I think NOW owner JJ Castillo definitely sprung for a couple extra ladders on this show. We're going to need them.
I definitely saw more than one. But
we've already seen a hellacious NOW title match. What else can we look forward to here?
This is it. This is the main event. It can't get any bigger than this right now.
To quote one of my favorite rappers of all time, De La Soul, stakes is high.
Stakes is high. Oh, but Sam Beale feeling rather low right now in that corner. Eric Emanon just running off the chest.
A little bit of double team work there by the ICM.
Now you got to think about it. It's a tag team ladder match. It's tornado tag. There are no tag ins, no tag outs.
Absolutely.
Everything is legal at all times.
Correct. That's got it.
I don't even know why the ref is out there right now. I think it's just to
it almost
see
seems
who grabs the thing.
It almost seems like a formality at this point, because these two teams are going to tear each other limb from limb. I want to take you back to the last NOW Uprising show where we saw Ace Myles versus Eric Emanon and Sam Beale versus Thomas Brewington in singles competition. The IndyCard Mafia embarrassing the Natural Aces in front of their families, asking them, show me your family. Show me where your family is, Sam. Show me where your family is, Ace. The Aces have got to be looking to get revenge tonight. This is more than just the NOW tag team titles. This is everything. This is so much more than that.
They've certainly come a long way in the past year. It's all culminating here today. Sam Beale throwing Thomas Brewington in the corner with that ladder. Ace Myles gearing up.
Oh, some innovative offense there.
Oh, nice.
And that's what I love about the Natural Aces. You have a powerhouse in Sam Beale, and you have an absolute wiry athlete, a powder keg, if you will, in Ace Myles.
And to quote one of my favorite characters in one of my favorite TV shows, Always Sunny, wild card. That is Ace Myles.
And early into the match, all four of these men feeling the effects of the ladders and the hardware that have been used to inflict damage upon one another. And Sam Beale finally able to get to his knees and set up the ladder in position right underneath the tag team titles.
Now you think we're not very long into this match, and these guys seem very spent. That ladder's not set up all the way. And Eric Emanon's creeping up behind Sam Beale.
Oof.
And the peninsula south below the equator. Into the ladder. Sam Beale down and out again. Everything is legal in this match.
Oof.
No surprise from Eric Emanon there going for that low blow.
Ace Myles not to be counted out. He's feisty. He'll bring the fight to you. I asked him before this match, Ace, do you even know the meaning of the word quit? He looks at me dead on and goes, absolutely not. He will stay in this battle until the bell is rung.
He's going to have no choice as he sends Eric Emanon to the outside, but lands on his feet. Now I'll give you guys something. The IndyCar Mafia, there you got a powerhouse, and you also have an agile competitor in Eric Emanon as well. Cat-like reflexes landing on the outside there. Ace Myles
looking for the suicide dive and eats a ladder for his efforts.
Suicide dive and down to the name. Just about killed himself with the ladder to the face.
The ladder came out of the second row. My God.
That's Thomas Brewington for you. the meanest guys on the indie scene, but Sam Beale coming back with mean forearms to the face on the outside.
And I said it before, I will never take a single ounce away from the IndyCar Mafia. Both of them, Pro Wrestling Illustrated Top 500 Wrestlers 2 years in a row. But you don't always have to agree with how they got there, and a suicide dive successful this time by Eric Emanon.
Everybody down, even taking out his partner, but Thomas Brewington didn't get the worst of that at all, but the natural aces looking like that they did.
It shows you what's on the line here. You know, we talked about the NOW Tag Team titles, but there's a lot more than that on the line here tonight. There is pride. There is revenge. This is a long time coming.
Where did he find the crutch? Is that under the ring? Is that a fan's?
That's a fan's crutch.
Wow, everything.
Oh, no, this is disgusting. This is disgusting.
To quote one of my favorite animes in Naruto, 1,000 years of death with a crutch. Wow.
That's right, fans. Come for the non-stop wrestling action and stay for the Naruto references.
Naruto, you schmuck.
You pronounce it however you want, but Emanon is in control. Just throws Ace Myles into the corner there.
Ooh, nice flying knee lift. Whether you like him or not, I guess he in a sense did put him to sleep.
He strikes with the best of them.
A little taunt there, kind of like Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Very poignant reference.
Yeah, I may not know everything, but I know some good classics.
And that's why you're part of the team. Thomas Brewington got Ace Myles up on his shoulders here, possibly looking for, nope. Thought he was looking for a Samoan drop there, but he positions Myles in the corner there.
Oh, that could be anything,
Backs
but
up and
full head of steam, deep into the lower gut.
That was
Ace
knees to
Myles.
guts. And positioning the ladder underneath Ace Myles there. He's got him set up on top of it.
What could they be doing here?
No. Eric Emanon going up top.
No.
Surveying. He's surveying.
No.
He, oh, come on. There's that. Saw something he didn't like there.
Did he?
Saw something he didn't like there.
Even though I wouldn't want it to happen to Ace Myles, what was that?
That's the veteran savvy of Eric Emanon. I hate to say it, but he scouted it. He saw something he didn't like, thought better of it. He said, I need to fight through the rest of this match. High risk is not the way to go. Could have fooled me. He busted out a swanton right there.
Nice. Deeply seated. Ace Myles is down. He doesn't know which way is up right now, but
the IndyCar Mafia fully in control of this match now with a clear shot at the titles.
The IndyCar Mafia knows what's up right now, and it's those NOW Tag Team Championships.
Sam Beale making his way back in. Thomas Brewington.
Not letting him get a chance.
Opens up a window for Ace Myles, though. I told you, not an ounce of quit in this kid. Not an ounce of quit.
This has just been pretty much a 2-on-1 assault this entire time. The natural aces can't get into this.
And that's the veteran savvy. You'll hear me say it 1,000 times. The veteran savvy. That is IndyCar Mafia.
Oh, we have tables?
Oh,
this is a ladder match. Everything is legal, but I didn't know we had extra hardware under there.
You'd be surprised what you find underneath an NOW ring. I distinctly remember some gummy bears making their way into the ring earlier this evening.
I think we had doors in that last man standing match earlier as well.
And it's like Thomas Brewington.
We have 4 doors. Well, I guess when opportunity knocks,
there we go. And Thomas Brewington, almost like he heard you all the way from the studio, getting some extra hardware out, and now this match just got incredibly interesting.
I know this evening with Glass City Havoc 3 is going to blow the hinges off of this place. This is not what I meant.
Get them all out now, partner. Eric Emanon hopefully looking for a vertical suplex there. Nope, Ace Myles fights his way out, gets a knee, fights his way out of it.
Whoa, just missed that door there. We don't need that. Oh, wow.
almost like a modified Uranagi there.
Just playing it deep, whatever it was. It's kind of reeling.
Thomas Brewington now in control of Ace Myles, just driving him into the corner.
You see those big, beefy shoulders of Thomas Brewington just cutting him in half.
The Project Brewington has got to have at least a 50-pound advantage on Ace Myles. At least.
At least. I don't think your math is very
I don't know if Brewington sees Sam Beale back in the ring. Sam Beale! Oh my God!
Whoa! Through the door. I heard a kick in the door in, but I had never heard of somebody getting speared straight through the door, breaking it in half. Two of the biggest guys in this match falling right through the door. Wow.
Unbelievable.
No sign of life from either one of them either.
And now this becomes the Emanon and Myles show. You remember these two at the last Uprising show in Rossford? These two absolutely took it to one another. There's got to be some personal animosity. Oh, no.
Remember, everything's legal in a ladder match.
Including the ring bell hammer. Let's go!
Oh, no! He rung his bells. No!
Right to the crown jewels, to coin a phrase. And now he's taking him right to the ring bell.
Oh, jeez. Now we're just touring the Belief Center at this point.
Absolutely. We're going to kind of try to keep up on this one, but all over the place. Right into the Natural Ace's own merch table, adding insult to injury.
He did say it in the beginning, they're them wearing their Natural Aces t-shirts. Well, now they're going to be stained with the blood of Ace Myles. Good luck selling those. But he's showing some fight. There's that never say die attitude you were talking about earlier, Travis.
Security trying to keep some separation here between the fans and the two competitors still left standing. Gotta believe that.
Taking out the trash.
You gotta believe that Brewington and Beale are probably still down.
Oh, just get a swig of water. Gotta stay hydrated.
Yes. Go ahead, Ace. Get you some water. Take the fight to him, Ace. Let's go.
Oh, right off of one of those fold-away tables there. Oh, was that a can?
Everything. Looking for the crutch again. Nope, denied this time.
The fan said no, not again. You're not paying for those. Those things aren't cheap, Travis. Oh, to the wall. I can feel it back here in the booth.
The Belief Center coming unglued for this one right here, and rightfully so. These two are absolutely maiming one another. Telling the fans to get out of the way.
Oh, no,
Ace Myles.
Oh, take a seat. Ace Myles.
Sent through rows 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chairs to take a nap on right now. Wow.
And Brewington and Beale still down. Eric Emanon with a clear and clean shot for retention.
Doors are thick, man. They don't feel good. I expect them to be down after that. That spear was huge.
Eric Emanon starts his descent. About a rung and a half away from the NOW titles. And Sam Beale back on his feet. Not for long. There he is, fingers on the belts.
He's got to go up another rung. Ace
Myles back in for the save.
Now, I'm a video game player. How much health does Ace Myles have?
I've seen
too much life.
We talk about the stamina of some of these guys on the NOW roster. Your Jack Prices, your Alex Jordans, the guys you truly cannot count out. There is almost nobody that can go toe-to-toe when it comes to heart and stamina as Ace Myles. You know the phrase, it's not the size of the fight, a dog in the fight, but they're fighting the dog? That is Ace Myles to the letter. It may not look it right now, but never count him out.
Now they're just taking turns.
IndyCar Mafia exercising some demons here, and Eric Emanon going to his ring gear, looking for something here out of his gear here. What are we looking for? Could be that mouth guard. Could be his. Oh my!
Are those
He's
handcuffs?
got some handcuffs. No. He's gonna handcuff Ace Myles.
This has been a 2-on-1 match for the majority, and he just singled out Ace Myles.
This is bad. Somebody's got to get some extra security out here. We got to get him. This is not going to end well for
It's
the
all
Aces at
legal.
all.
Security can't get involved. The referee can't do anything.
I know it's legal, but there's a line. There is absolutely a line.
But was there a line last month? Was there a line at Rossford?
And that's why
it many times. Does this surprise you?
And that is why they are your, as they'll sell you, reigning and defending NOW and forever tag team champions.
Spitting in the face the ever-defiant Ace Myles. Wow. I know you're a hip-hop fan. Is this more life? Oh, chair.
They're definitely not taking care of him, that's for sure. I'll see your Drake reference and raise you another.
Thank you, Travis.
Absolutely. But still, Ace Myles unable to do anything while Emanon and Brewington.
He's handcuffed to the ropes. Is that really necessary?
If you ask Eric Emanon, absolutely.
Good grief. Steel on steel on flesh.
human. Eric Emanon never short on words. He eats a slap for his efforts.
Got a kick right to the shoulder there. That's already
Emanon going back to the gear again. Oh my God! That is a leather belt.
What kind of lesson can you teach these guys? These are not the lessons that you teach in the middle of a ring.
The Project's got his hands on one as well. Oh no, they're gonna stop the match. Stop it!
Oh,
just stop!
Good grief!
Listen, there's defending the titles, and then there's what this is, and this is just not. Absolutely no.
Oh, you can hear it echo throughout the Believe Center.
Ooh.
Handcuffs, leather belts.
Every lash deeper than the previous. Oh. The back of Ace Myles, beet red.
This is about teaching them a lesson, because they could just put up a ladder, grab the titles, and leave.
In Rossford, Eric Emanon said, "Welcome to the public execution of the Natural Aces," and he is exercising those words here tonight.
It is on full display right now. Just grab the ladders. Just climb up there.
Just end it. You did what you needed to do. You came to prove a point.
You could coordinate some lashings, but we can't coordinate ladders. Just get up there, guys. Just end this thing already.
I would hate to see it end this way. A very unfavorable position for the IndyCar Mafia here. Kind of a couple inches away from the belts, but still kind of in within grasp. And
Sam Beale could be showing life.
Wait a minute. Sam Beale, he's got Thomas Brewington. He's got him up and he's got him down.
Just slamming him right off of that ladder.
And the Natural Aces on the legs of Sam Beale showing a little sign of life.
Every building's made with a good foundation. When you got a big man like Sam Beale like that, kind of carrying it right now, with Ace Myles being handcuffed to a rope.
And you can have veteran status, you can have the miles on the road, but having that complementary style and that true brotherhood that the Aces enjoy and that they bask in, you can't learn it. And oh my God!
Oh, good grief!
Oh my God! And Emanon eating the fruits of his labors down to the table. Sam Beale calling for the keys.
You gotta remember they pulled that table out.
Sam, not enough time. Climb. Sam, there's not enough time.
It only takes one of you to grab the titles. Oh, they got him free.
Sam Beale's not going to do it alone. He said, "Not without my brother."
And Eric Emanon has
without my brother.
Has not moved at all.
Brewington isn't moving. Emanon is out. This is it. This is your best shot, guys.
There's that building I was talking about.
Come on,
the foundation
boys.
of Sam Beale. They're climbing
all
up
those
together.
hours in the gym. Yes.
That's one.
Yes.
We need both.
Let's get it. And there it is! There it is! Come on! Yes!
We have new
Absolutely!
NOW Tag Team Champions. A long time coming.
Yes! A little over a year of in-ring experience doesn't mean a damn thing right now, because the Natural Aces are on top of the tag team mountain here in Northwest Ohio Wrestling.
All those times on the road traveling together at other shows, it's finally culminated. That practice, them hitting the gym. Sam's gotten bigger, Ace has gotten bigger. You can see that he just had so much fight left in him, and it paid off.
They never quit. When the chips were down, when Ace Myles was handcuffed to the rope and couldn't even get to his partner to help, Sam Beale became the strength for the team, and that is what brotherhood is.
I'm not going to take anything away from these two right now, but Eric Emanon still has not moved.
And like I said, all due respect to the IndyCar Mafia, they are true professionals, but right now is the time of the Natural Aces. Enjoy it, boys. This is your time right now. Fantastic. What a night. 3 new champions.
I can't believe
New
it.
Uprising champion in Cassidy Keith. New NOW champion in Dre Jacobs. This truly is a night of nights for NOW.
Glass City Havoc. Havoc
Absolutely.
has been wreaked all night.
Absolutely.
If you think about it, none of our matches have had any type of like singles match rules. Everything's been no DQ. Everybody's taken full advantage of that, and everybody has seemingly come out on top. That they just wanted it so bad.
And to reiterate your point, Sam Beale, Ace Myles, all those hours in the gym, all those hours on the road together, all those hours spent together planning and talking. What would it be like to be a champion? What's it going to be like when we're on top of the mountain? You did it, guys. You are officially on top of the NOW Tag Team Division.
What a time.
Absolutely. This has been Travis Moore, joined by BT Jackson. We hope you guys have enjoyed Glass City Havoc 3. We just got word that our own Heel Corey is actually backstage with NOW owner JJ Castillo for a very special message. We're going to go ahead and send it to Heel Corey.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Heel Corey, backstage at Glass City Havoc 3. I'm here with owner-operator JJ Castillo to get his thoughts on tonight's show and the future of NOW. JJ?
You know, tonight was astronomically amazing. We had 3 huge title changes. We had Cassidy Keith taking over the Uprising title, and that was a brutal last man standing match. We had Dre Jacobs winning the Glass City Warfare match, becoming the new NOW heavyweight champion, and then the Natural Aces finally overcoming the IndyCar Mafia in the ladder match, and they're the new tag team champions. The future is bright. You know, as you know, just sit back and get an observation on what NOW can do moving forward, and just more of the behind the scenes stuff. That's what I need to, work on. But just to go into more detail about the VCW NOW spiel. We might have won the war, but there were smaller battles that ultimately they won. And then, like JJ Castillo can't compete in a competitive platform in NOW no longer. So for charity shows or, smaller events, if the opportunity is there, I might step in the ring, but I need to go take a seat, sit back, and get just the overview of NOW, where we are and where we need to be. And the only opportunity I can present is to bring somebody into power and let them handle the day-to-day operations and, see what other ideas can be thrown at us and see what can evolve in NOW. And nobody's perfect than Mr. Eddie Ortega.
Eddie Ortega, everybody, our new commissioner. What can you say about the future of NOW now that you're taking over and kind of running the ship?
Well, a lot of you know that I have been the commissioner here for a little while, but I got Mr. Castillo's back, and he's asked me to be backstage for a little while, handling things backstage, so that's what I was doing. Now that he's stepping away and he wants me to start taking over the reins, so that's what I'm going to do. And we just finished a second year in NOW, a great year, but this next year is going to be even better. We got new talent coming in. It's going to be great. I've already lifted the suspension of Mr. Brandon McGregor. You've seen that, and it's just going to be fantastic. It's just going to be the best action you're going to see in Northwest Ohio, guaranteed.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and talk to us. Big things happening here at NOW. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.